Hello and welcome to Get a Little Creative. I'm Becky Farrant.
I'm Jen Hadfield.
And I'm Heather Mann. We're here to share with you the coolest craft ideas,
the best creative blogs,
and simple projects that anyone can do.
Today we're talking about clothing refashioning, and we have Meg from Brassy Apple with us today.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Now, okay, Meg, I know you're known for your refashions, but I have to say this before, is Meg was one of the very first bloggers to ever inspire me. About 3 years ago, she had done this decoupage desk. It was black and it had really bright, vibrant reds and greens, and I actually did something in my craft space that's just similar to yours, so thanks so much for the inspiration.
Fabulous.
And I love her because of her dollar store refashions, too. So she's famous for that, too.
So speaking of simple, dollar projects, you have something simple that anyone could start with as far as a refashion. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, well, I think it was last fall, I did a series of just simple projects, and my little girl loves to just be fashionable. So we found just some socks at the dollar store or on clearance, long ones, and we made arm warmers. And
those are so cute. I love those.
And just had really fun with embellishments, pre-made trims and buttons, and in all different lengths. Could be fingerless gloves, could be all the way up. And we made them for all of her friends, and they just loved them.
How cute. So for socks, you just cut the toes and
just cut the toe off and make a little slit for the heel, and they just slip on.
And you didn't have to sew. It was a no-sew.
No, total no-sew.
I love that because I hate hiding my cute socks under my pants. So
just strap them on your arms.
Exactly.
Okay, so you did a refashion of a men's shirt into a lady's shirt. That looked like a little bit more complicated of refashion, but totally cute. So tell us, what inspired you to do that?
Well, I wanted to do something that was kind of going to be a wow, to refashion. Take a men's dress shirt that obviously didn't fit me, was too boxy, and really wanted to play on the zipper trend that was a little bit ago. And so I took shirring to the bodice, added zipper ruffles, and added zipper detailing around the collar too.
It's amazing. So do you get compliments on it when you wear it all the time?
Yeah, I do.
I bet you do.
I love that you do also refashions that aren't just clothing ones, and one of my favorite ones is this purse that you did, and I loved all the embellishments and everything. So was that a pretty easy project, or what kind of skill level would that need to be?
Yeah, it was. It's always fun to take something that you already have and upcycle it into something more, which is always, it's why refashioning is really fun too, because you get to make something new. Right. So I just took a t-shirt and some embroidery hoops for the handles.
So cute.
And totally made a tote.
I love that. And then what are the little embellishments? Are they just buttons?
Yeah, I took buttons, and I even made some zipper flowers and some rosettes out of fabric too.
So fun. I love that.
I like it because then when you're done with the t-shirt, it has a stain or you just don't like it anymore. You can just turn it into something new.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of given me a new appreciation because I have a ton of t-shirts, but I never think to do anything with them. But this one, this looks like, was this a t-shirt? The red, you said, did kind of like a red shrug as well with some embellishments.
Yeah, it was a long-sleeved, kind of a boxy tee from Banana Republic before everyone kind of started making them fitted.
Right.
And so I cut off the sleeves to make it short, and I also took another t-shirt that I wasn't using and put the white ruffles on it. Okay. So
you did something with the cuffs. Is that a shirring as well?
Yeah, I cut them off and cut them kind of at an angle, and then I shirred it so that it just gave it another fun design element.
It's totally a feminine look. I love that.
And you also have another site. You have another blog, and you have a business. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your business?
Yeah, well, at brassyaapple.com, I sell, in the fall, some ready-made accessories. I love to do my bunchy scarves and my skinny scarves. And
I love your scarves.
Thank you. And sometimes I do like the oversized brooches, just some fun statement pieces for women. I also do my shaggy mosaic jeans, which was my first signature piece. And now I started to offer a lot of these techniques and patterns into printed patterns or e-patterns. Awesome. So that those ladies that are creative out there and love to do it themselves can.
So we can just go to your site and download the patterns and then print them at home.
Yeah.
How cool. Neat.
Okay, and today you're going to show us a project. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Give us a little peek.
Well, we're going to be refashioning, and it's a great one that's a starter project that you don't have to get out your sewing machine or anything else. Yay. And it's good for women and girls too.
Oh, cool. Exciting.
All right, we'll be back with Meg's refashion project.
Hi, I'm I'm Jen from Get a Little Creative, and today I have Meg from Brassy Apple with me, and we are talking about refashions. So what are we going to do today?
We are going to make a little girl's shrug, and this can be done also for women, so you could even make like a matching mother-daughter set if you wanted to.
I love that idea. Okay.
So what you need is a t-shirt, scissors, a measuring tape, fabric marker, and a little needle and thread.
Okay, easy enough.
Easy enough. First thing you want to do is find the center of your t-shirt, and you just want to cut through the top layer all the way down the center, which we've already done.
Okay.
Then you're going to make 3 measurements. You want to measure about 2 to 3 inches for a girl's, right underneath the arm. And for a woman's, you maybe want to go 4 to 5 inches, just depending on the length that you want.
Okay.
So go ahead and measure down, and then you'll make a little mark. Then from our center, which we have cut, we're going to measure in 3 inches. And you'll make your second mark and your third mark. Down at the bottom again, measuring in from the center, we're just going to measure 1 inch. Then connect all 3 of those dots together.
Okay.
Repeat the same process on the opposite side, and you're going to cut along those lines, and you'll end up with a shape that looks like this. Right. So here we've already cut it away, and we're beginning to see the shrug kind of take shape.
Right, okay.
So then we have this piece in the back, which we need to get rid of. So you just take your scissors, and you'll want to just line up with those 2 lines that you've already made, so you have a nice straight line across the back, and then you can just get rid of that piece. The last part to get your shrug to its shape is you want that nice V look coming down off your shoulders. Okay. So using the line you just created from the back, go ahead and make a V coming up from that line to the neckline. You can go as far out as this corner, or you can come in a little bit. Okay. So I've drawn with a fabric marker on both sides, and then with your scissors you can just go ahead and cut that away, and it will look, you want to fold that other side under. Yes. It'll look like that when you've cut it away. Okay, so and that's your basic shape.
Where do you get like a fabric marker from?
You can get them at any fabric store, and you can also even pick them up at Walmart if they've got like a fabric section.
Okay, so when you wash it, then it just disappears, right?
Yeah, or you can even take a wet cloth and just dab it, and it will just disappear.
Okay, that's awesome.
So we have our basic shape, and the fun thing about working with t-shirt knit is that you don't have to finish the edges.
Oh, nice.
So you just give a little pull and see how it rolls under.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to worry about sewing under any edges.
Oh, that is great.
It just has a finished edge and it won't fray. So then we want to embellish it.
Oh, I love to embellish.
We want to take it to the next level. So we take our extra pieces that we've already cut.
Okay.
And you want to take your longest piece and create a couple of strips.
Okay.
These are going to be for our rosettes. And so just give a little pull on that one.
Okay.
And then you just start rolling. I'm sure you've made a lot of rosettes before.
I love rosettes.
So yeah, just roll it up really tight. And with your needle and thread, just run a few stitches through it to keep it together. And we'll end up with a rosette that looks like that.
Okay.
And with some extra material, I like to cut a couple different sizes of circles. And I take my needle and thread, I quarter my circle, and just run a few stitches through it. And that kind of gives it a little pucker.
Right, like a little
so
flower shape.
So it's got a little bit more dimension to it than a flat circle. Do that with your big circle too. And I like to layer them on top of each other.
Oh, nice.
And then I add my rosette. Okay. And then I like to embellish along this neckline. You can do it on both sides or just one side.
Oh, I love that.
And just a little hand stitching from the back, and you're done. And it ends up looking like this. You can lay over a t-shirt or a tank top or whatever you want.
I love that idea. And you could take like an old t-shirt or something, maybe if it's stained on the bottom or something.
Definitely,
and
yeah. It's a great use what's in your closet.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. And Meg has tons of really great refashion ideas on her site. It's one of my favorite sites. And what is the URL on that?
BrassyApple.blogspot.com.
So be sure to check that out. And join us next week as we get a little creative with another easy and simple project that anyone can do.